right into a white dude on meth.
Hey guys, Brony General here, joined auditorily by Rocky DA Productions. Shout out to my guy over here. And today we're going to be taking a look at this 20-inch Dynex chinomatic Shenghua tubed CRT. I just got this from my boss, kind of saved it from being target practice, and well, now we're going to see if I can't get it dialed in a bit. So it does work. It's been sitting outside for a little while, but that usually doesn't matter for these sets. And as you can see, very glaringly, like right away, it needs to be focused first of all. So we're going to try to do some focusing on it. We'll do the convergence, brightness, contrast, see if we can't get it looking about as good as possible. So let me see if I can't pull up. A projector test pattern will work just as good as any, I believe. If ads will go away. So yeah, I can tell purity looks just fine actually. Doesn't seem to have any magnetism or anything to it. This is going to be squished a bit, but it doesn't matter. It still works. So I'll actually go ahead and put the camera somewhere where you guys can see what I'm doing. Like right there. And we'll go ahead and tune this TV. I wish I could change the frame rate of the camera so it wasn't flickering for you guys, but unfortunately this one's fixed. So let's see, we got top is focus. So crack the glue off of that. There we go. That's definitely
that
not better.
That moniker sure is this DVD.
Scoobity doobity. Okay.
Skidibity.
So
What's the
looking like
in the
right about right about there. I'd get it a little better than that. Come on, there it is. That looks like it's about as good as it can get. So that's that. Not very hard on these sets. That's what's nice about a CRT is that they're not very hard to tune. It's not very hard to get what you want out of one of these sets. So now let's do convergence. That's going to be a little more difficult. These convergence rings suck. Yeah, get the glue off of them. There we go. And now I can dial this in a bit. Looks like it's actually going to cooperate pretty easily. There's that. Now if I can get that green to move properly. Let's see if I can't. That looks like it's doing the horizontal convergence. So that's not what I want.
Videos about your recipes on how to cook CRTs to perfection.
Cooking CRTs to perfection currently, my friend. Cooking them to perfection currently.
To cook the CRT to perfection, first you must crank the heater filament up to 14 volts and watch as it goes sparkle and never makes light again.
Yeah, exactly that. See chat, or see audience, you guys need to go check out Rocky DA's channel. He's excellent with CRTs. Very, very good. So, yeah, like I said, convergence rings kind of suck ass, and I hate fucking with them. But you kind of have to if you want to get a good picture out of your CRT. So that we will do. That looks okay. Now this needs to go like that. Okay. It's getting better. It's getting way better. Now that horizontal convergence just needs to be fixed a little bit. Is that the one?
Yeah, when somebody said something about like dual wielding pistols not being able to hit the broadside of a barn, I'd be like, I can hit the broadside of a barn, it just might take a couple magazines.
Let's see. It looks like that moves multiple things at once, or I'm moving multiple convergence rings by accident. But that, It needs a little more.
You kidding me?
It needs a little more. I'm not even sure if this part's going to get posted to YouTube because I don't know if you guys can actually see what I'm doing with the low res. So it's getting better. It's just every time I get it perfect in one spot, it's a little bit fuckety in another spot.
I can't jump over the edge.
Alright. See, that's fairly uniform. It's a little bit off on the red here. Let me see if you guys can see this properly. Yeah. It's a little off on the red here and the green. But overall, it's not too bad most of the way. It's a little off up here, not too bad. Off up here, but not too bad. You see, like, especially with these cheaper sets, getting them perfect's just not, it's not really possible. So getting them good enough is probably as good as you can hope for. Now, that's not me saying don't get cheaper CRTs. That's just me saying taper your expectations. Not everything is a Trinitron, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean you can't get it good at the vertical out. Ooh. Ooh, now that looks alright. Yeah, the only things I see is that the blue is a little wonky there. Red is a little wonky there, but overall, that looks pretty damn good. So let's see. It definitely looks better than. I'm not allowing a medication ad to play on my channel. Dear America, outlaw medication ads. They should be illegal. They're illegal everywhere else. Just saying. But alright, we can try and get this focused maybe a little better now, because now that the convergence is better, the focus can also be a little better. So that's, yeah, that does help. So there we go. That is a very clean picture for a Chinese CRT. So now we just need to adjust brightness and contrast, which is how I... with the fine lines here, I can see a little bit more of a convergence issue. But even that's not terrible. It's a 640 by 480 screen anyway. Okay, so that, you just barely want us to be able to see those vertical lines on this one. That looks a little bright, so we can go into picture, check what the brightness is at. It's at 36, so if I turn it down a bit here, then I'll turn it to 20 and adjust from there. 40, is 46 the max? No.
I'm trying to figure out where you
Okay,
are.
so that already, there we go. Now it should be a little more. And why is the sharpness even up? I think this TV resets every time you unplug it, which is annoying. But it's okay. Alright. So actually, now that that's been adjusted, let's actually readjust a bit, because now it should look a bit different. Little Caesars ad. It looks kind of blurry. I think the saturation's a bit high on this, so I'll have to change that. So there we go. There's color.
I can do that.
So there's color. Okay, I'm going to picture color, and that is jacked way up. That does not need to be that high. Color can be at about 35. That looks pretty good. Tint, none of that needs to be fucked with. So now let's go ahead and see, how does this TV perform on, say, the 4K test? Let's look up 4K test. And where's my Costa Rica footage? Here it is. All right. And an ad for the Minecraft movie. Dear YouTube, by the way, you're not TV and you do not have the right or the merit to be doing this with the multiple ads thing. You guys suck. But on content, that looks pretty damn good. Not too blurry. It's not the sharpest set in the world, but not blurry. And, yeah, it looks great, actually. Color is very nice, very sharp, and, well, not sharp, but it's very vivid. Mildly sharp. Brightness and contrast, though, are really where it's at with these sets and the color reproductions. Even this Chinese set looks pretty good for color reproduction. As you can see, we got the conversions pretty damn spot on. That looks fantastic. It's very rare that I can get this logo here to actually line up that well. So the set is in fantastic shape. So I guess I'll be putting a last serviced sticker on this bad boy and sending her down the way. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to enjoy this Dynex CRT for a little while before I prepare it to be a sold set. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
I learned you get more for an LED screen than a plasma, cause apparently plasmas are old and I didn't know that.